Okay, in this video, I'm going to explain to you the Mint marking system, which is one of my favorite features of the Mint deck, something I'm super proud of, and I think you're going to get a lot of value out of it. The reason why I like the idea of a marked deck so much is because you can use it like a regular pack of cards, a completely regular pack of cards if you want. However, if the moment arises in certain situations, you can take advantage of that marking system to make a trick more powerful, to recover, to just amplify your magic. It's a nice little secret weapon that you always have on you, which is pretty powerful. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit more about the Mint marking system, why I think it's so good, how to read it, and how to apply it. So let's get into it. Okay, so let me show you the inner workings of the Mint marking system. Now, if you have a deck on you, go ahead and pull out a card so that you can follow along a little bit better. But if not, no worries, you should be able to follow along just fine. I created this little animation here to kind of help visualize and explain how the marking system works. So as you can see, we have the Mint back design here, and it consists of the Mint logo being repeated over and over again throughout the back. And all of the logos are separated by these diagonal linear sections. So this design shades or camouflages the marking system extremely well, and let me show you exactly how that works. So the main markings in the system are located here and here, these two logos. And it's on both sides of the card so that you can read it regardless of the direction that the card is facing. So let's zoom in on one so I can give you a close-up look at what's actually happening here. So normally the Mint logo has a dot at each of the intersection points for a total of 16 dots. But in this case, as you can see, 2 of the dots are missing, this one and this one. And the location of those missing dots is what tells us the value and the suit of the card. And the reason I love the Mint marking system so much is because it's based off of a clock. So if you can read a clock or a watch, then it's going to be incredibly easy for you to read the Mint marking system. It's not going to take all that much practice at all. So the value of the card is determined by the outer dots. Okay, so 11 o'clock in this case is going to represent the jack, and 12 o'clock is going to represent the queen. 1 o'clock is an ace, and then the rest are just very obvious. If the outer dots, or if the outer border isn't missing a dot at all, then you know that it's a king. All right. Now, to get the suit, you are going to be looking at the inner dots. And once again, this is very simple. The way that I like to think about this is if we're going to call this the first position, this the second position, third position, fourth position, just like a clock. So if the first position dot is missing, then you know it's a spade because a spade has 1 point, and that's how you know that it's the first position. If the second dot is missing, then you know it's a heart because a heart has 2 humps. Okay, so it makes sense, right? If the third dot is missing, then you know it's a club because a club has 3 humps. And if the fourth dot is missing, then you know it's a diamond because a diamond has 4 points. So it's all incredibly intuitive. It's easy to read, it's quick to read, and it's impossible to see unless you know exactly what to look for.